So back with rural development in continuation, and in this I'm going to talk about the 5 key issues which is in the gamut of our syllabus. So in this we're going to talk about the credit, rural credit, how important is credit to in rural areas. In this we'll talk about institutional credit and non-institutional credit. Then we're going to talk about marketing, right from harvesting to the sale, the processes involved. We're going to talk about that. And then we're also going to talk about the alternative marketing systems, channels that have come up. Then we're going to talk about diversification, as in animal husbandry. Then we will talk about fisheries, horticulture, that is growing of vegetables and flowers. And then of course organic farming, how it has gone a full circle and we come back from the artificial fertilizers, etc., to organic. So this is what we're going to do. I want you to look at this. So these are the issues that we will take up one by one in the next few lessons that I'm going to go through. So again, how important is rural credit? So we're going to talk about that is a basis for conducting all agricultural operations. So because credit is needed because there's a long time gap between crop sowing and realization of income after sale of the produce. So in the credit we are going to talk about short-term credit, medium-term, long-term, and then in this also something very interesting is productive and unproductive credit. We're going to talk about that too. Then regarding sources, the non-institutional sources, we'll be talking about, say, the rural money lenders, then the traders and landlords, relatives, all that is non-institutional. And then institutional sources also will be talking about here come banks and the other institution like regional rural banks, and then you have the NABARD, that is the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. So after this we're going to talk about marketing. How important is rural marketing? That we're going to talk about. So everything which is needed or which should bring about change, the changes that need to be brought about in marketing, we'll be talking about that. Like for example, we're going to talk about how there are so many middlemen. They want to do away with the middlemen. And so because they have a problem around, they have no place to store, so warehousing, storage facilities should be there, so grading should be there, right grading, and they don't even have market information. All that will be seen here, and how the government is what is the government doing to bring about change in the marketing, rural marketing. Then we are talking about diversification of agriculture into say even crops into multiple cropping and different kinds of crops, commercial and non-commercial, etc. And then we also talk about non-farm employment, which is in promotion of rural diversification. So in this you have what is known as a golden revolution, that is horticulture, which is vegetables, fruits and plants, all that is seen here. Then you also talk about animal husbandry, which means livestock, the farming, that means the livestock farming system, cattle, goats, fowl, ducks, etc. We're going to talk about that. And then also dairy farming, in which animals for their milk products and the various dairy products which are processed from it. That's also going to be a, that is what we're going to do in this. Then we're going to talk about fisheries. Then also for rural diversification, you have what is known as the information technology. So even that we're going to talk about. And then organic farming. So there's an awareness which has been generated of the harmful effects of conventional agriculture. Effects of the agriculture which is relying heavily on chemical fertilizers and toxic pesticides. So how to do away with that. So this is also, and we will be talking about organic farming as it's an interesting outcome of this. So this is what we're going to do in rural development in all its aspects.